Hey everybody, it's Sage and welcome back to Sagevivor Season 6 Retribution. In the last episode, we saw some craziness go down, and this episode is going to only be the same. Not a very long episode this time, unfortunately. We didn't have a lot of confessionals going on. We didn't have a lot of tea being spilt. In video confessionals, only about half of the people actually did video confessionals this time. That doesn't mean the round was boring. I think it means more that they were like, well, what the fuck do you say? We'll have lots more content in the finale, but just know that we are cooking that up in this one, and we will get to the tea here soon, and I will let you know what happens. Friendly reminder, if you have not already, please smash that like button for me to show your support for the series and consider subscribing. It really does help me out. It not only helps me out, but it helps out the cast of Sagevivor and future cast of Sagevivor. The better that this does, the more I can turn around and reinvest into Sagevivor as a whole. So thank you guys. Yeah. Anyways, let's get into the tea. And in the next episode, it will be the finale. Here's the trust rankings of where everybody sits right now. We won't be doing a trust rankings in the finale because obviously the numbers are pretty low. So we'll just see who dukes it out and wins then. But yeah, that's enough yapping. Let's get into it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another confessional right now. Yeah, my ideal, my ideal boot order for this finale is 5th place Nicole. If not, it better be Dirk. It better not be me because I'm gonna be pissed if it's me. Or Casper. Like, I can, I could overcome Casper going, then that would mean I would have to follow through with Dirk. But, if Dirk goes at 4th, I am fucked if Casper goes at 5th. That's, that guarantees me against 2nd. Yeah, so, 5th place, Nicole. 4th place, Andy. 3rd place, I don't know. I would say Dirk, but, that would be only because I have had a final 2 with Casper longer, so I've been with him longer in this game. So, yeah. And then me and Casper just fight out in final 2. But I really am not that sure where this jury's gonna head if it's between me and Casper. Because Casper can argue his ass off, but you know who else can? Me. So I am wondering how this will go. So I'm sure that I can use this. My phone's charger. Dude, my phone charger's like stuck in a crown. Hold on 1 second. See, look at this. This could be my crown right here. So, yeah. Excuse me while I actually untangle this. Okay, got it. So, hopefully, I can be doing this. And, yeah. We'll see. Now, for more announcements. I actually don't know. But, if I could use this in my jury, my jury vote, if I were to become a juror, I could be like, I'm giving this crown to insert winner here. But hopefully I won't have to do that and I can keep this crown for myself. So, yeah. Hopefully my crown won't fall off my head this time. All I have to do is just do this and then I'm good. So, hopefully this crown can stay on my head. And I'll see you next time.
Alright, I'm outside, so if you hear any cars, no you didn't. Anyways, So this tribal is scary. It shouldn't be. It should be a really easy tribal, but somehow it is scary. So basically, Nicole wins immunity. I wasn't targeting Nicole, so I'm fine with that. Immediately I'm like, you know what? I'm in a good spot because I have allegiances to every single person. But all of a sudden Lucas is over here thinking I have an idol, which I don't. He thinks I have the idol Gary had, which I do not. But anyways, he's pushing my name, which I thought we were supposed to be working together, even though I was kind of pushing his name, but whatever. I think I still have the numbers. I hope I still have the numbers. I think Nicole is for sure with me, and she has the idol, so if I need to, I could just be like, you know what, can you idol me, like, if I don't get idoled, I'm going home. Lucas doesn't have an idol, even though everyone thinks he does, because I took his idol, so me and Knight know that he doesn't have an idol. Knight, I think, is also with me. Andy, I think, is with me, because she doesn't trust Lucas, even though Lucas has been talking to her a lot, which scares me. And Dirk was, I don't know where Dirk stands. He's like iffy on voting Lucas, and he thinks I'm voting him, which I'm not. I'm not throwing a stray vote out there. But I really hope Lucas doesn't idol. If he does, I have Nicole ready to idol me, which is good. I don't think he has an idol though, so I think we're fine. Yeah, that's basically. I'm very, very scared. I feel like this could be the tribal I go out on, and I really don't want to go on this because I have a really strong game, and I think I could win. I did so much damage control to try to get Dirk on my side. But yeah, I think it's been a lot. This tribal is scary, and there's only an hour left, and I cannot do this. But we hope we make it to Final 5. And if we don't, well, it's been fun. I'm glad I made it to merge to Final 6 even, and I'm proud of what I've done. But hopefully I can still keep going and hopefully make it to the end, because I think if I can survive this tribal, I'll have a really good path to the end. But we'll see. That's basically it though. We hope that I can make it out of this alive.
Oh boy. So I picked a good round to be immune because this is once again insanity, even more insane than last round. Oh god. So yeah, so first of all, I didn't expect to be immune, based on how everything started, because like me and Casper did a good job and we made it to the second round, but then me and Knight, we were doing good, and then I totally goofed on the challenge, and it was my fault. I didn't read right. I didn't think that putting one extra word was gonna cause an issue. Like, I put public speaking, and that was apparently not allowed, so we had a 100-point fine for that, which sucked so bad. And I was like, oh god, if we lose, this is all my fault. But thankfully we didn't, because we made up for it big time. I give huge props to Knight for that clue for Pop Rock for saying indie, because that was literally like probably the best thing you could pick to get 50. Like, oh, spot on. Like, when I think indie, I think like the Twilight soundtracks, and Bon Iver and Black Keys, stuff like that. So, woo! And then when we got it, Knight was already telling me, he's like, oh, you probably got it because I'm terrible at mazes. So I was like, sometimes I'm not the fastest with mazes myself. But holy crap, I did it. I legit did it. I am so happy. Oh my god. And that also means that this little idol I have here, I can save for the very last round possible to use. Thank god. Because it's usable up till final 5. So, yay! I don't have to use it this round. I can save it for later. Thank god. Ugh. So, yeah. Anyway, this is another stressful round. So I've been out like visiting my grandpa today, you know, playing with the kitty, getting some bonding time in, and then I come back and Andy, of all people, who never talks to me in this game, and I was questioning whether she liked me or not, reaches out and is like, "Girl, this vote is a mess." And I'm like, uh-oh, if Andy's reaching out, it's totally a mess. Because we never talk, really. Nothing against Andy. It's like she said, we're just in this weird spot where, like, we don't talk, and we're like, do they not like, we're assuming, like, the other person doesn't like us, but yet we're, like, allies with the same people. It's weird. But yeah, we got talking, and she was like, girl, oh my god, everybody's fighting. Like, it was between, so Casper's name was thrown out, Derek's name was thrown out, Lucas's name was thrown out, somebody threw out Andy's name, and then finally it settled between Dirk, Lucas, and Casper. And I was like, oh my god, like, what happened to everybody being friends? How did this turn so quickly? What the heck? So yeah, it's just literally been a hot mess since I've gone on, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is also one of the hardest rounds yet, because unfortunately I'm at the point in the game where everybody left, and minus Andy, I guess, but I guess she can be considered by association. Everybody else that left is my ally. Like, Casper and Knight have been my allies for a while now. Same with Dirk, that's my grandpa. And then Lucas and I got really close after last round, and we're really close now. So we're literally at the point in the game where it's like, I gotta start flipping on allies. Like, I don't have anybody that I can be like, oh, well, they're not my ally, I'm gonna yeet them out. Like, they're useless. Like, no, everybody left I'm allied with, so I'm unfortunately gonna have to start flipping on people, which sucks. This is always the part of the game that I hate, because I hate having to flip on people that I genuinely really love. But yeah, I think tonight it's definitely going to be between Andy, just because I'm happy Dirk is safe. I made a promise to him that I would never cast vote for him, and I really do hope to keep that promise. Even if I just have to throw a random stray in a round I know he's going. I intend to keep that promise. And Lucas, I'm Casper. So I love them both, and I don't want to lose either one here, but one of them is going. And it's hard. So the thing is that obviously me, Casper, and Knight have been a bit of a trio. But also I know Lucas trusts me, and me, him, and Dirk have kind of had a little bit of a trio-ish thing going on. So it's more at the point where, like, who's more of a threat in this game right now? Lucas or Casper? And they both, in my opinion, have done things to show they're really good players and things that the jury would like for both of them. And then they both have their downsides. Like, obviously, Lucas was known for being a bit of a snake. Casper just, well, for being Casper. In his case, it was more like just infighting with some people and not being around in certain instances. So they both have like their strengths and their weaknesses for why they're a threat and why they aren't. So I'm probably going to wait until the last minute to cast my vote. Just go back and forth between the two. Obviously, Casper's been my number one since Gary left. But also, Lucas and I got really, really close last round. So, well, we'll see.
So that's the tea. Crazy round, scrambling. Everybody thought it was going to be easy going into it, and it was not easy on the flip end. Lucas ended up getting the boot here. So sorry, Lucas. Thank you again so much for playing. We love having Lucas. He's usually a member of production when we put on seasons. Great, great guy. Thank you again for playing. So now in the next episode, we have our final 5. One of those 5 is going to win the game, and we are jumping into the live finale in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you there. Who are you rooting for? Bye.